rev up your engines.
If you've ever wondered how people drive in Great Britain, then today's your lucky day.
Because I took a trip to England to find out. First of all, they drive on the left side of the road.
Now, they claim that they drive on the left side of the road because when people originally were riding horses, you would get on the left side of the horse and you'd have your sword on the left side so you didn't have to swing it over. And then when you're riding down the road, if you're right-handed, you could grab your sword and fight people. And so if you're mounting a horse from the left, you're mounting away from traffic. If you mounted on the right, you'd be in the roadside and you'd be mounting the horse where all the traffic is. Let's face it, most people don't ride horses anymore for transportation. They drive cars with wheels, and it makes no difference then because the English have their steering wheel on the right side where the American passenger would sit. So when you get in an English car, you are going into traffic in order to get into the car. Now that, of course, is an inherent problem with any wheeled vehicle that has doors on it. Because here in the States, hey, we drive on the right, but we enter on the left where the steering column is. So we're entering in traffic too. It just has to be that way because when you're passing people, you have to have the steering wheel on the side that's out so you can see if people are coming the other way. Militarily, when you have wheeled vehicles, it makes more sense to drive on the right-hand side of the road. And Napoleon certainly would agree with that, and he made all the countries he conquered drive on the right-hand side. And it's probably one of the reasons the English still drive on the left-hand side of the road. They don't want to get along with the French, so they're going to do the opposite. I've been to the British Virgin Islands where the situation is patently absurd. It's British territory, so they drive on the left-hand side of the road, but the nearest place that they buy cars from is Florida in the United States, so most of the cars are left-hand drive. So the steering wheel's on the wrong side of the road for driving, especially for passing. Now I drove there, and it's a good thing it's a small island, so you don't have to drive all that far, and most of that island, the speed limit is like 20 miles an hour, even on the main roads, because hey, when you got your steering wheel on the wrong side, it's not that safe to pass. So the speed limit is so low that even on some of their highways, the highways have speed bumps on them. Now, another thing I noticed in England was they had some pretty strange signs that I'd never seen before. Some of them didn't seem to make much sense at all. Some of them were old-fashioned and somewhat humorous. Some of them didn't make any sense to me. I had no idea what it meant. And others were in strange languages that I'd never seen before. I do tend to drive smaller cars, but it's for a good reason.
Now the gasoline, or petrol as they call it, may seem cheap at $1.46.9, but
that figure is actually 1.46 pounds per liter. Since there's 3.785 liters per gallon and $1.34 per pound, that's actually $7.40 a gallon in our money for gasoline.
they often drive strange cars we've never heard of.
They have Mercedes garbage trucks, and the policemen drive BMW station wagons.
They also have animal crossings.
Heck, even the geese cross to the left in England.
And if you don't like driving on the left side, you can always take a cab.
And since the English do so much drinking and I joined in with them, I took many a cab. So now you know a little bit about how the English drive. And if you want to learn it yourself, hey, take a trip over there. The people are really friendly.
So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.